want to share about fighting with your siblings. Now, I remember growing up, I had a brother and two sisters, and my brother especially, we were 7 years apart, and I would hit him and pick on him and really torment him. And I guess looking back, I realized how bad it was and how mean I was to him. Since then, I've apologized for the behavior, and we now get along really well, and I treat him really respectfully, and he's very nice to me. But I want to say that if you're watching this video, if you are fighting with your sibling or putting them down, or your sibling is doing that to you, it's really not okay, because what you're doing is damaging that person's emotional and mental health. You're making them feel upset. If you're teasing them or calling them names or saying things, we all have insecurities and we all have struggles that we face. But when your brother or your sister is putting you down and saying things and making you feel even worse, it's even harder. And even as a therapist and life coach, I've watched as adults have done that, where adults that have brothers or sisters that are adults, they pick on each other. They say things, oh, well, you got this, or you didn't do that, or, they really are mean to each other, and it's not a good thing. You have to learn to be respectful to the people in your family, and I understand there's reasons. I'll share in my own life. I have a sibling that sometimes makes choices that I don't believe in. But rather than putting him down and making him feel bad and saying things, I've learned to appreciate that person as an individual and to know that they have different abilities and talents and a different life path than I do. And learning to respect that and to be okay with it made it much easier and improved our relationship. Because remember, you might live your life in a certain way and believe a certain thing, but that's your life and your choices. Your sibling, they are on their own path and they have their own choices to make. And it's not up to us to decide how they live. Even if we see something wrong, they have to figure out what they want to do. And as much as you tell them or try to change them, they don't really have to listen to you. If you're a mom or a dad, that's a different situation, as your job is to help, be the role model for your children. But as a sibling, you're not there to, correct them or tell them what to do. And, what we've done, my wife and I'm a social worker and life coach, she's a physician assistant. We created a community online. We can get together and talk about anything that's bothering you, share your feelings, find encouragement, hope, let out, anything that's happened. And we also do one-on-one coaching where we work with you, we mentor you, we guide you, and we help you to make positive change. And we also called it Will Listen because we will listen to you. There's always someone to hear you and to help you. We'd love you to come check out our site. It's at WILLLISTEN.com. That's WILLLISTEN.com. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have a really wonderful day or evening.